Welcome back, guys. How was your weekend? Just finishing getting everything set up here on my end. There's only 7 of us in here right now, so I guess there's no rush to get into anything here. Market opens in about 4 minutes. Morning, Abu. Martin. Ollie. Kern. Welcome. Abu, I had a good, nice, relaxing weekend. I went and hung out with a friend yesterday, pretty much all day. Saturday was pretty uneventful. Did some research on the YouTube algo to see how we can grow this community here. Casper, you were riding the tractor this weekend? I'm assuming you were helping your dad out, correct? All right, guys. So it appears Friday was slow, huh? It turned into a slow day. All last week I was pretty much preaching that 18,800 level. It appears like that's what we're grinding into. I'm gonna want to see a pullback before I get on any longs, because I just don't want to be long into that 800 level. I would prefer a pullback into either 500 or 400 before I get long. You can see the daily, we're holding the 200 SMA, grinding slowly back up into that 100 SMA. We finally got that daily 20 to cross over the 50. So yeah, I'm thinking that 18,800 level does need to get tapped before we see more downside. But I'm not just gonna hop on a long here. And you guys can see Nimkins looking at you, kid. I did put your 450 level on there in gold for you, so for the world to see that this is your level, this 450 level. Morning, Dave. Guys, I did, since we have seen the market slow down a little bit, we do have a heavy news week this week. Nothing really on the table today, but we do have PPI and CPI coming out, which should be a relatively good market catalyst. Give us a good sense of direction for what we should see over the next couple weeks. But nothing really to look at today. Well, let's see what levels Albu has today. Scroll that out. Pull you up here. All right. Oh, Albu, it looks like we're in line all the way around. I like this. I like this for a good sell area. Like I said, that 18,800, 18,500 here. So yeah, we're in line. This would be an 18.4 hold. Yeah, it looks like we're in line for the most part. So that's good to see. Yeah, Albu, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking just slow grind, kind of like Friday, up. I do want to see a pullback. It's going to be hard to long up here. I'd like to see a pullback either into this 500 or 400 level and a hold. I don't know that we get that. Morning, Donna. I also had some thoughts over the weekend. Because the market has kind of slowed down a little bit, I did reset that combine. I think it sets a bad precedence for traders to give up like that on a goal. And I'm not going to be that kind of trader. It's not what I would want to teach or approach, because it is going to be a learning curve for any new trader. So we're going to attack this combine once again. I have started fresh yet again. And we'll see if we can get through it this time. And I know I'm probably going to catch some heat for it, but I did reset it. I mean, let's face it. None of us are quitters. That's why we're in this game. Otherwise, we would have quit a long time ago. So I'm going to continue to do what I said I was going to do at the very beginning of live streaming. I'm going to continue to try and knock out this combine. Yeah, Kern. Every trader's gone through it, though. Every trader has lost and lost and lost, but you got to pick yourself up off the mat sometimes. Part of my problem over the last couple of weeks has been me just giving up, getting bored on these streams and saying I have to force action and taking trades where I shouldn't be taking trades, executing poorly. We're going to try to rectify that situation. At the end of the day, it's just $50. So I'm all in right now on this combine for $200 over what 3 weeks? Something like that. That's not too bad. Now, granted, if I pass it, there's another $150 activation fee. So we'll be $350 all in, but we all know that $350 is one trade in reality. In most cases, more than that for me, but not going to give up. I could very easily go and either trade a practice account for a week or go trade one of my XFAs. But my thought process was, even if I go and start an XFA, it's going to be the same parameters that I'm trading under the combine. So why have that risk? Yeah, Martin, that's why we do it. It's a never-ending learning curve in this game. That's why we love it. It's the hardest thing any of us will ever do in our lives. Morning, Sanders. It is not for the weak-minded. So what kind of precedent would I be setting if I didn't continue the grind? I mean, because that's what it is. It's a grind. This is not an easy thing that we're doing. So kudos to all of you for even taking on this venture. We could very easily just sink money into a 401k and watch it slowly grow over time. But that's not what we're in this for. There's really good money to be made, and as long as we're patient and execute in the right areas, there's no reason why we can't be successful or outperform our IRAs, our 401ks, or Roth IRAs. You know, as long as you're maintaining market growth in your trading account, why not continue to try and trade it? Yeah, Casper, I agree. And we're going to struggle at times. We're going to take losses. We're going to take those paper cuts. So I know on Friday I seemed like I had hit my wall, but I was thinking over the weekend, like, what am I doing? This is not how successful trading looks, even when you're losing. You know, there are valuable lessons in losing as well. So we're back at it. Fresh combine. Let's get it. Can't seem to get comfortable in my chair today. So sorry if I'm squirrely. Yeah, we're all trying to be our own boss. We don't want to work for the man for the rest of our lives. Unless that man is man or woman. Here's looking at you, Donna. Is ourselves. That's absolutely correct, Martin. We have the ability to make money on the downside as well. Whereas if you're strictly investing, you don't have that opportunity. $600 level, I kind of do, Casper. It's 610 to 630 for me. But that's a 600 level. Kind of a boring open here. A really boring open. Let's make these candles a little bit bigger for you guys. Got liquidity kind of split to both sides right now, so we're just going to wait to see, let the market decide what it wants to do. So how are we feeling today, chat? Anybody do anything fun? I watched a little bit of the Olympics this weekend as well. Haven't really caught too much of the Olympics. Watched a little preseason NFL football, which is a tough watch. It's hard to watch preseason NFL football. That might be a hot take. I know it's football, but it's hard watching a bunch of guys who probably aren't going to be on the field on Sundays play. Yeah, I mean, Kern, you're talking two entirely different sports. I'm assuming you're probably a UFC guy as well, Kern, huh? You like watching absolute bloodbaths. Let me know if the music and all that is working and if my mic levels are good, guys. We don't have MacBot in here today, so yeah, I'll agree with you there, Kern. UFC over boxing every day. Oh, I don't know about NFL being boring. That's kind of a hot take there, Kern. That's kind of a hot take. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Normally I have MacBot texting me or letting me know everything's okay. Yes, guys, he's not just an editor. Morning, Cade. He's not just an editor. He's also a producer. A man of many talents. I moved my chat as well off the camera screen so it doesn't look like I'm looking into your souls every time I look at the chat. Morning, Chuck. Welcome. Morning, Phoenix. Yeah, Cade, take it slow. First day on the XFA. Take it slow. No, Martin, I got rid of all my Apex accounts. I cashed them out. Closed them down. Something just isn't sitting right with me with that company currently. And not that there is anything going on. They might be completely fine. It's just something smells. To me, that's just a personal opinion. There's nothing wrong with having Apex accounts or My Funded Futures accounts. It's all a personal choice. But something just wasn't setting right with me with everything that's going on over there right now. So I took my payouts and left. I might still do another one. We'll see if things change. But watching a lot of people get denied payouts, watching them shut down their Discord, you know, the length of time it was taking to receive payouts. There's just something that's not setting right there with me. And I've never had those kinds of issues with Top Step. So I got to my full withdrawal and closed them all out. I didn't have a lot in those accounts anyway. I didn't have a ton of money sitting in there. They were still relatively new. Yeah, it just there's something that does not there's something that's not right there. You know, there's a lack of transparency out of them. And if you're running a business, you need to be fully transparent with your customers. Because in theory, that's what we all are for them. It's just, we're just a number. We're a customer. And we deserve that respect as a customer, and they just don't give it to you. They just kind of shut you down. You know, and everything might be fine. Everything might be on the up and up, but until I see full transparency, yeah, Karen, I agree. Until I see full transparency out of them and have some, they have my trust again. I just don't see any reason to keep my money in there. Phoenix. Yeah, exactly, Martin. Like, there's something about limiting your upside that's just... I mean, why are you going to put a limit on what people... There's something not right there. How are you going to limit what people can make? I understand limiting what you can lose, but why are you going to limit their upside? And they're going to tell you they want to force you to lock in profits, yada, 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 but don't they make money as well if you're making money? I mean... Hello, Robbo. Welcome. Yeah, like I said, it's not... I'm not playing like... Well, I am playing favorites, but if you like trading Apex and the rules align with your strategy and you're comfortable trading over there, by all means, trade Apex. But like I said, something's just not sitting right with me. Morning, Kev. Morning, friends of Clay. All right, guys. Enough about the prop firm talk. Let's move on. I'll be watching this 500 level, and below that, I'll be watching the 400 level. If we get a hold here above 520, I'll probably punch the long. We'll give it a shot. I'd really like to pull back down in here to 400, so I'm almost hoping it doesn't hold 520 or 500, but I'd like it to pull down here. Yeah, Abu. I mean, the difference between a break-even trader and a profitable trader is allowing your winners to run. They're telling you that you can't do that. Is what I'm getting with that consistency rule. They're telling you that if you hit a big trade, guess what? You got to hit 3 of them to get to payout. When the big trades, I mean, let's face it, are rare. They're rare. You know, you might have a couple opportunities a month where you're going to get that big trade. And what they're telling you is you have to do that on 3 separate occasions now. Like, say you hit a 5-figure trade. You have to do that on 3 separate occasions virtually in order to get a payout. You know, most trading days on average are going to be, I mean, a profitable trader are going to look either break even or maybe $1,000 or $2,000, you know, on average, unless you're being hyper aggressive. But you know, I've had trades that have gone for 15,000 plus, but those are rare. I mean, they rarely happen. You have to be in at the bottom of the day and have a lot of movement, and almost always with a little bit of size on. So I don't like that a prop is going to tell me, you shouldn't have taken that 15K trade because now you have to make a lot more before we can give you any of that money. Yeah, Casper, it's like I was telling you that one day you had a nice big day going, and I remember you had your limits set for profit target and shut it down for the day. And I remember we went back and looked at that trade, and because you had a shutdown on for the day, you missed out on probably double what that profit could have been. Why are you going to miss out on double what that profit could have been? That just sounds ridiculous to me. Let me focus on these charts here for a minute. Let me see what I'm seeing. Sorry guys, I'm going to zoom out here a little bit. Let's go to the 1 hour. Yeah, Abu, it's crazy. It's crazy what they do. I mean, they say it's there to protect you, but no, it's really to protect them. They're protecting themselves. Like I said, something just doesn't sound right. I've never had those issues with Top Step. I've just never had them. Well, Abu, it's to protect themselves from going bankrupt. Let's face it. I mean, that's what it's pretty clear to me. It should be clear to everybody. There's something going on. They won't ever come out and say it, but it's pretty clear. But that's just my opinion as well. I could be completely wrong and completely off base. Well, guys, we are chilling. Looks like there's 23 of you in here. Thanks for joining. If you could, hit that thumbs up button. Really help me out. And Mason, for that matter. Yeah, Kevin, it might just be a chop day. I mean, the daily is ugly as can be. Got gaps all over the place. Yeah, Albu, they're not going to limit your upside. If you make 20K, you make 20K. Well, guys, nothing to do here. Any of you guys catch that short up there from the mid 600s? Nice. Nice, Kern. Nice, Albu. I was busy yapping. Wasn't paying attention. I probably wouldn't have been short till this retest of 630. After it came down here and held. Went back up. Yep, Nimkins, it's there for you. Everybody can see. And if you didn't know, this is Nimkin's gold level. There's 450. I even left the midline on this zone for you. Oh, there's Mac. How you doing today, Mason? Haven't talked to you. Actually, this might be the longest we've gone in weeks without being on a call. Mason and I decided to take a weekend. To actually have a weekend for the first time in a while. Misbegotten. I'm not sure what they do on their back end. I know they have traders on staff, and if they are spotting one of their prop traders that's doing really well, I would say they would be trying to copy them. Yeah, you know, why not? Welcome, Pradeep. Phoenix is blackmailing you into supporting the stream. Well, hopefully you enjoy the stream and stick around. You know, we'd like to keep producing similar content. We are thinking about more long form content as well. Those videos seem to do better for the channel. I mean, I will continue to live stream, obviously, but because live streams are really, they do a real good job at building the viewing hours. But like I said, guys, YouTube requires 500 subs and let's see, I think 3,000 watch hours just to reach the first tier of monetization, and that's not even ad revenue level. I think you have to have 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch time hours in the last 365 days in order to reach ad revenue level. But we'd like to give Mason the opportunity to focus his attention on A, trading, and B, editing, rather than having to keep a part-time job while he's in school, which I realize we all did, but he puts in a lot of work and effort into doing these live streams, and I'd like to see him reap some of the benefits of all his hard work. Thomas, you hope Nimkin's level falls apart? Yeah, he's been yapping about that 450 level. He won't let us forget. He will not let us forget. Pretty sure Nimkins is out enjoying the sunshine today in London. Apparently they don't get too many of those kind of days, so take full advantage of it while you can, Nimkins. Phoenix, what do you got? 5 minis resting there? You got 5 minis resting at 18,450? Misbegotten, I'm sure Apex does the same as Tops. I'm sure they all do it. Why are they going to miss the opportunity to make that money as well? You know, I mean, you sign an agreement saying that they're allowed to do that when you sign up for any funded account. So I would assume all of them have active traders on staff that are watching that stuff. And yes, they will copy your trades. It's part of the deal. Kevin, what levels are you looking at today? I know you got an EMA somewhere. Looks like we got 26 people in here currently. Thanks for showing up today, guys. I appreciate it. Means a lot. Nima, just go enjoy the sun. You'll be tempted to take a mobile trade. You keep tuning in. 18,150. Yikes. That's what you're looking at? I don't think we get there today. You might be sitting on the hands a while. Yeah, Misbegotten, I agree. There's something that doesn't there's something that doesn't sit right. I don't know. I could be off base. Could be completely off base, but for me, it just something isn't right there. And that's just a personal opinion. You know, other people will defend the rules. They might like the rules, but there's something that does not smell right. Oh, you got the debt collectors after you, Nima? That's not good. Yeah, I'm thinking we slow grind back up. Unfortunately, this 520 buy is looking like it's holding. It might just be an inside day. I mean, we barely ran the tops up here from Friday. Came right back into it. Yeah, Sanders, it's scary. Not only that, but then you submit a request for payment And it goes through this whole process where they evaluate every single one of your trades for the most part. And, you know, I've heard of it taking 2 weeks, 3 weeks to receive your payments. Speaking of which, Kev, I know you requested a payout with them. Did you get your payment? Or is it still in the processing phase? Yeah, Phoenix, it just seems wild to me. It's almost like they're looking for any excuse to not pay you. So they micro-analyze every single one of your trades. Yeah, Donna, inside the new 4-hour candle. Actually, let's look at the 4-hour. I haven't looked at it yet today. Yeah. Yeah, I just think we slow grind back to the top. I think that 800 level, like if we break up here, go test 630, come back down and hold 610, I'll probably punch the long. It's feeling like that's where we're going to be heading, is probably up into that 800 level. 780 to 800. I'm hoping we don't just chop in here. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's something that's just not right there. You know, every time I've requested a payout from Top Step, it seems like I've got it within a week. Sometimes within 2 days. All right, so I want to see a test of 630, price to come back down and hold above 610, and I'll probably mark it into this position if all that happens. ES is kind of in no man's land right now. But I'm liking the long side here. Here's 630. Hoping this just doesn't run away from me. Hope it comes back down. Market's been open for 40 minutes. It's looking like I might not get it. I got VWAP at 617. If I can get a pullback, at least a pullback to 620, I'll probably try the long. But I'm going to need to see a pullback. I'm not just going to hop on this. ES looks like it's V-bottoming, as does the NQ on the 5-minute. Majority of liquidity still rests higher. Hey guys, price did exactly what I didn't want to see down here, and that was hold above that 520 level. That's why I'm still sitting on my hands. I'm probably not going to catch this trade. Let's see what Delta's doing. Still green. Oh, guys, I'll be right back in a minute, okay? I gotta take a call real quick. All right, we're back. Looks like that call. Looks like a lot of people left during that call. That's all right. Looks like I missed my opportunity. Hopefully it comes back down here. Yeah, Kev, I think we slow grind up. I think 18,800 is on the table today. I mean, this is one of those V-bottom days. You know, sellers haven't been able to push new lows in a while. They really just haven't been, there's been no continuation on the sell side recently. Yeah, Donna, I'm right there with you. Looks like we might have missed the long opportunity. This hold at 520 was pretty big. It's where I didn't want to see price hold. Now, if we can get a pullback and a hold of 630, I'll probably get long. I'd prefer a 610 entry, but I don't know if we're gonna get that. VIX is up, Kev. What is the VIX at right now? I have VIX down. Nimkins, it's thanks to the golden level that hasn't been traded yet today. Ollie, no. Nope. I don't have I mean, there's a level there, but I don't have it there because I don't want to execute off of it. You want your longs to be from the lows. You don't want to be trading longs back up into back into that 800 level. Nimkins in shambles. Yeah, Kev, I've got the VIX at down nearly 4% today. It's at 19, which is still high. I mean, that's still high for the VIX. You have the VIX up 1.8% right now? I mean, Chad, am I wrong? I mean, I have the VIX down 4% now. Yeah, Dave, it's going to be hard to enter along here, up here at value area high on the session. Yeah, Kev, I don't know. You might want to check which VIX you're looking at because I have VIX down 4%. Guys, we're going up. That 800 level is on tap. Yeah, I don't know, Kev. I mean, I think Sanders also has the VIX down 4%. Kev, if you want to see it, the Good Gains Discord has that ticker that updates every 5 minutes. If you just go pop over to the Good Gains Discord and look at the right-hand side on the ticker symbols, the VIX is there. You can see what it's at, and it does update. Casper, the VIX is the market measure, how the market measures volatility. It measures the index volatility. So, like, on average, generally, the VIX is sitting around anywhere between 13 and 16. Anything above that is highly volatile. Anything below that is extremely the opposite of volatile, dead. And usually when you see high VIX, usually when you see the higher levels on the VIX is when you get the heavy selling, those violent down moves. And generally when you see VIX under, say, 14 is when you see those slow grind ups. This thing is just running away. May have missed it today. Of course, Chris. Yeah, I know. I should have just taken the 630 long. Should have just taken it. I wanted to see a little bit of a pullback, though. We're just not getting that. Yeah, Dave. Like I said, better analyst than I am a trader. Nice, Chris. Glad you caught that. Anything down in the 500s was good after this candle. I mean, it's been straight up. It has been straight up. I mean, what have we printed? 1, 2, 3 red 1-minute candles in that whole time? Nimkin shook you out, Kev. That's funny. Half tempted just to punch long. I mean, we're going to 800. It's just a matter of, can I get the pullback down here into 680 to grab the long before we get there? I don't want to be long into 800. That's a pretty big level. I want nothing to do with being in position. I mean, look at this 1 hour candle, guys. I want nothing to do with being long into this. Nothing at all. I mean, we have some sellers waiting up there. I am sure of it. Oh, yeah. They're going to try and defend that level. Chris, you're up 4K already? That's well done, sir. You must have had a couple minis on to catch that, make that much. Just give me a pullback. Give me like a 680 long. I mean, the 1 minute's kind of starting to roll over here. But I'm definitely not taking short side right now. Yeah, you're wild, Casper. Always trading 2 minis. That's wild. I mean, it worked out. Making $4 grand this morning that's a lot of money for 1 hour of trading. Well done. Well done. Is that really the only pullback it's going to give us? I want lower. I want lower. Kind of watching the ES here at this 5380 level as well. Get delta here. Volume's dying off now a little bit. I mean, guys, this thing is just not stopping. It's not even going to give me an opportunity to get in. I can't buy up here into that 800 level. It's just not wise. Need a deeper pullback. Yeah, 2 minis is risky. You can blow your day up really quick being on the wrong side with 2 minis on, no matter the size of the account. Oh, it's just not going to give any opportunity to hop on this train. Might not catch a trade today. Or at least not on the live stream. How we doing, chat? I mean, obviously we know how Chris is doing, but are we up on the day? Are we red? Are we green? Nima, prices never got to your gold level. Price has not touched your gold level today. I think we just slow grind up, guys. But there's no entry here. I mean, I think this is all a magnet right here. Nice, Albu. Oh, it got scared, but it got scared. Let's see here. What did this get down to? 523. So 73 points above your level. Copium. Oh, that's funny. I mean, it's just not giving a pullback. Oh, Phoenix, get your name changed in the chat? Different YouTube account? Yeah, Donna, we're just not going to get it. I mean, unless you're Kevin and playing the 37-point pullback. The worst part is we called it pre-market. We knew where the market was going. And I was too busy talking about Apex in order to be paying too much attention to the market to catch the move. Yeah, we do. We need to get... I'd really like for him to be able to just focus on editing and trading, so that he doesn't have to work those minimum wage jobs while he's in school. It's a long ways away, though. Got a long ways away to get to monetization. We said we would give it a year. If we're not monetized within a year, it's time to probably give up on the live streaming. And maybe we just go to like long form content. But it's hard to get people to hit that subscribe button. Like, you wouldn't believe, even in real life, people are like, no, I'm good. It's like, really, you don't even have to watch the content, just hit the subscribe. My friends, Annan, for instance, still is not subscribed. Annan is not subscribed, which is just unbelievable. Put a little dragon in the corner. Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing about, I don't want to resort to being fake or something other than myself either. I'm not going to compromise who I am as a person to reach it. No, and Mason doesn't want that either. We want to keep our channel about transparency and realism. I don't want to be one of those guys that puts out a strategy video that's like 90% win success rate if you trade this strategy, with me in a thumbnail with my thumbs pointed up and a cheesy smile. No, I'm good. I'm good. I realize we'll have to play the game to a certain extent, but we're going to keep it real. We're going to keep it 100 at all times. And if people don't appreciate that, then so be it. Yeah, Martin, it's the truth. I mean, there are guys out there making a killing off of just trashing everybody. But I'm not going to do that either. I'm not going to do that. No, I just don't care enough to do that. You know, I'm not going to spend 40, 50 hours a week doing research, deep diving to find everybody that's lying on the internet. I'm just not going to, that's not worth my time. I could care less. I could care less who's lying, who's not. You know, I'm not going to do that. You know, you see these other small channels, these other small channel traders that are, you know, almost using people like Trades by Matt, for instance, to get views. And it's the only, you look through their channels and it's the only video that's got over 1,000 views on their entire channel. And it's strictly, you can tell what they're doing. It's obvious. You know, they're putting out hit pieces for views and clickbait. Yeah, Martin, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And especially not Trades by Matt. I respect what Trades by Matt is doing. I trust him. I think he has done a world of good for the trading community. You know, and shame on anybody who does go after him for being successful. At the end of the day, the only people he needs to look out for is himself, his family, and let's face it, he trades for our entertainment. He doesn't need to stream his trading. He doesn't even need to talk about it. He does it for our entertainment and for his family. And at the end of the day, that's the only people that he needs to remain accountable for is his family. That's it. He doesn't need to show us a thing. Thing that stinks is because he's such a good guy, it affects him emotionally. You know, you can tell it weighs on him a little bit, which sucks. It sucks for him when people come after him. I don't know. Are we going to get that pull back into 680 here? Come on. Come on, market. Come back a little bit. I mean, how high did we run up there? This morning, guys, I did have a level here from 740 to 750. It was only a 10-point level. And I'm not even sure why I had that there. But I got rid of it because I didn't want to be playing longs into 800. Just visually, it keeps me out of that trade. So I eliminated that level. Donna, I mean, preferably, I'd like a pullback to VWAP. But I just don't know that we're going to get that this morning. I would want to see at least 680. 660 to 680 is where I would like to see. Nimkins, I don't think we're getting to 450. I'd be shocked if we get down there today. Like I said, sellers have not... They have not had that push anywhere in this stretch on the hourly. There was one opportunity for the short right here. Other than that, it's a risky short play. This is up. This is up. Over the last 7 days, we are trending up. Yeah, Martin, VWAP has been really the buy all year, with the exception of the last couple weeks. That VWAP buy has played over and over and over again. Yeah, Donna, I like that 674 buy. I just don't know if we're going to get it. It's holding up too well. And I'm not going to be buying, because this could very easily just chop you up in through here. But I do think inevitably this gets traded today. think 18,800 gets traded today. Or at least 780. Oh, tenor. You're trading QQQ options? Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see what happens when price gets down there. The 1 minute's starting to roll a little bit. I mean, 670 would fall somewhere in this area. Yeah, tenors. I mean, futures isn't for. I mean, it's 20 times leveraged on the Nasdaq. It's 50 to 1 on ES. It's heavy leveraged, but it does provide you the lower cost of entry into the markets. You know, futures doesn't have any PDT rule, or so you don't need 25,000 in your account in order to trade it. Yeah, I mean, you can get in for I think it's $1,000 is the margin for 1 mini on the Nasdaq. It's just not going to give us that pullback, guys, is it? This thing is just gone. So frustrating. Yeah, it's heavy leveraged. Heavy leveraged. But like I said, Tenor, I think if you don't have a large account or a large enough account, well, I mean, what can you place? 3 day trades? 3 day trades with an account under $25,000 per week, I think it is. I'm not sure if that's exact. Correct me if I'm wrong. Nima, do I lose trade? I don't lose trades on purpose. I'm not fooling you. I've been trading very poorly on the live streams. Very poorly. But no, I'm not losing on purpose. Oh, nice, Tenor. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's just the US that has the PDT. And I know why they have it. They have it there to protect us, but yeah, in order to execute anything other than what, crypto and futures, I think you need 25,000 minimum in your account, in your trading account. Here in the US. Oh, Chris, no, you're good. Everybody in here likes seeing people seeing everybody make money. I mean, cheers, brother. I didn't take it as you were gloating. That's a good day. I don't think anybody else did it either. Most of the people in here. Most of the people in here enjoy seeing large days, large profit days. Doesn't matter who's posting them. Yeah, Sanders, that's right. So a cash account, yeah, the PDT doesn't apply. Nima's not going to let down that 450 level, guys. That is going to be talked about for the rest of 2024, apparently. No, Chris, the only the only two people in here that are at risk of being put on trial are myself and Nimkins. And Nimkins has already had 2 trials, I believe. Yeah, Chris, all of us like seeing. We all want to see each other succeed. There's not a single one of us that would ever say anything or make it feel like you're gloating. We want to see the reality. And we all know that 4 grand, not that it will or could, but could very easily disappear by end of day. We've all been there. I mean, I've had days where I've been up 2,000-3,000 and ended up making only $100 on the day. So you know, hopefully all of us are past the point of over trading, but all of us fall victim to it still from time to time. I think there was one live stream not too long ago where I took 6 trades in a matter of 30 minutes. Which is way out of character for me, as you can see. And guys, this is turned into, volume is just dying. We might just trade in this 500 to 800 range today and tomorrow. Well, tomorrow, we got PPI tomorrow, correct? I think tomorrow's PPI. I don't... Yeah, see, Martin? Exactly. Yeah, Cabe. So PPI before the open tomorrow, I think, and then CPI before the open on Wednesday. And that should be a good indication of where we'll be heading next. But I think today the draw is this 18,800 level. I would expect to see some sort of reaction up there out of the sellers. Maybe a little above. I forget what I have above. Let's see, 860 to 880 is what I have above. And then 960 to 980. So oh guys, it looks like I'm not going to catch a trade. Looks like we are going to chop right here for the foreseeable future. Either that or just slow grind up, and I'm not going to be buying up here at the top into 800. So I might just call it here today for the live stream. I still will be trading. I'll be in the Discord. I still will trade throughout the rest of the day if I see something that I like, but we caught no trades today, so this account still sits on 50,000. We'll get back at it tomorrow and hopefully catch something live. Anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Trade safe. If you have a bag, lock it in, keep it. Today might be a day where you just walk away if you did make something on the morning and just hang out and chill for the rest of the day. With that being said, I will see you all tomorrow morning. Peace.